Well, had I filmed maybe 30 seconds ago, we wouldn't have been in the middle of thick jungle. But this hike has got started almost immediately, and we're into the thick of it. But it's beautiful, and we've caught it early on. I was warned it was quite slippery, but we've caught it early enough in the day so that it's not too hot and it's not too humid just yet. But we can look forward to that later today. And it's a bit muddy, but nonetheless, not that bad. Mini, money mo. Let me check the map. I should probably.
I can't believe my eyes.
Not film while I'm climbing down this, but. So it doesn't stop here, although the view is magnificent. The peak goes higher yet.
Do you think we're the first people to ever come here?
And then this is the path forward. And this is where we are. And I spy birds in the trees.
I've had a slip. Bro, minus the power pole, I feel like you'd actually be in like Lara Croft.
Oh yeah. This is one of the many jungles she finds herself going through. There's a rope here again. I fear I filmed at a time when I need to be slightly hands-on. Or else I... Ooh. Anyway, 2 seconds.
Woman of elegance. Yay!
Everyone caught up by slipping.
Yo, what's up? The dogs or the monkeys?
Guys, let's slow the
You
pace.
sound like a robot skater.
Because the last thing I want is to be bowled into the back of. Oh, we've got another bit of a canyon.
Oh shit.
To be fair, I think at any point that I film, it's going to be relatively hands-on, so I'm just going to have to learn to hike with no hands. Let me give you the other POV. I'll let you guys see. The audio quality is a bit worse on the back camera. Don't know why, but I'll let you guys see where I'm going and where I'm treading, rather than staring at my face the whole time. It's not a bad little path, this one. Just a quick reminder of the view that we have on the way down this. It's incredible. Oh, I spy what might be a clearing. Or not so much a clearing, but a slightly less blocked view. Ah. Ta-da. So this is the way we've come up from, right through all of that. And this is where the path continues. Whew. Okay, so post up, it's been down, surprise. But we're now down into the thick of the jungle. Oh, I take it back, it looks like we've got a little bit of up, because this looks like the low point in the current valley that we're in, because there's a river. A stream, I should say. It's not really much of a river, but... Drink, anyone? Drink.
Odds on.
The terrain has slightly changed. We've got these big leafed trees. I feel like there's definitely a name. They're probably like maybe they're banana trees. They look similar to them, but I'm not seeing any bananas growing. Anyway, here come the others, so we'll get going again.
Bamboo juice. Tapi tak.
But this is where like there is a tall tree.
So, yeah, we were going the wrong way. Turns out we were headed on up into the village, and
Fun little cycle.
we missed a path, but we're on it now. On a thin old path.
This is very nice.
We've walked our way down a hill. We've been walking through this tea plantation for quite a while, and we spied a little hut that we fancied taking a small visit to. But that's the beautiful view I was admiring not too long ago. And here we are. Very empty. Very empty. Complete shell. Not a bad view, but I feel, yep, I thought it would be. Just more of the same.
Where's the tea? No tea.
No tea, just a complete empty shell.
Please do, please do, please do. I'm taking a
Has a
video.
leech. Not very ideal.
Oh shit.
Yes.
It's probably
Some
chip.
leech.
Yeah, that was on my finger.
On your finger?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think we're all good.
Actually in Malaysia.
Yes,
this is
we're
it.
headed to the waterfalls.
Ah.
I think. I would like to think we're headed to the. Nice. I'll slow down while I pan, because otherwise And that's where we're headed. Where Goran has disappeared to. This is our second hike of the day, by the way. And we yes, you heard it from Ben. But we stopped to have lunch back in town, so that was good. That was very nice. And then we didn't take long, to be honest. We literally had our lunch, and then came to this walk, which was like 5-10 minutes across town. And then we walked in, and there was a sign that said, I don't know what it said, but pretty sure it was something like "Do not enter." And I can see why, because the path back has been quite the obstacle course, with many trees to go over and under, because I feel like I don't know how to show you best the type of stuff that I'm walking through. Goran is long ahead. We're just trying to, we're playing catch up with him basically. Can you hear the girls? I think I can hear the girls. I can't see Goran anymore. But anyway, I can hear them. I can't hear them. I could hear them, but I can't anymore. We certainly hope they're following. I'm sure there are, but the light from above. Yeah, long story short, very obstacle course like second hike. Beautiful and stunning. Like, I've got a video of the waterfall which I will likely have shown you guys before this, but it's the type of stuff we are navigating for the rest of the hike. I'm not turning up just yet. Will be one moment.
And so I ended that day with the most delicious butter chicken I have ever had in my life. And that was shared with Tim, Joran, and Ben at this restaurant that was quite close to my hostel. But it was a very nice evening, and we got talking about a topic I can't really explain much, but Joran is a genius on the matter, quantum communication. He's doing a PhD on it, and that's the reason he was there, because he just had a conference in Singapore. Not to leak too much information, but I'll leave it there. So that was a very, very interesting and nice evening. And a good way to end my time in... No, I'm lying. Because the next morning, we chose to wake up and make the most of our time and do a hike before we left for the bus at around 2 p.m. And that's where you'll pick me up.
1/3 of the way. It's the thing is, it's probably the best path we've been on so far. It's just quite, it's quite narrow and crouchy for a lot of the time, but it's really fun. Makes for a real adventure. Constantly having to duck things. True jungle path. And we have to turn back in about 50 something minutes. So I think we've got good time. And I think we'll definitely make it. But yeah, more jungle. But actually a really nice path. But I'm pretty sure we got riddled with bites from mosquitoes.
It's very peaceful. Like, I know everything's gonna keep us
On, at the very beginning, we're swarmed by mosquitoes.
Like, yesterday, the views are amazing, but you have to, like, walk into
Yeah, oh, no, there's monster.
So I didn't actually get much footage of that hike because it was quite an intense climb, to be honest. It was pretty steep. Ben can vouch for that. Well, I think he handled it a bit better than I did. I was kind of trying to keep up most of the time. But we were on a bit of a time crunch, so after getting to the top, we raced our way down, and then that was where I saw an absolute stream of ants. Anyway, I'll show you that.
Whoa, where are they going? Some branch over here.
Oh wow, they're literally marching.
Coming along here.
Wait, yeah. Oh my gosh, wait, let's follow them.
Down. And then can't see them after this.
They're continuing from all the way up there.
And they come into the... Holy shit, they're over there.
Wow, that is insane.
It's the most amount of ads I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And so after we got down to the bottom of that hike, we went to lunch and I had yet another butter chicken because they were just that good. And then I took the bus to Ipoh, where I finally arrived. And that's where I parted ways with the others.
Okay, so I found the right escalator. And yeah, I've arrived in the bus terminal at Ipoh and about to get a grab into town. It's about a 20-minute drive, and then yeah, hopefully I'll meet this very nice owner that I've been, because I got recommended this hostel by Mattis and Finn, who stayed in Ipoh before me. Anyway, gotta go call the grab now. See you soon.
So, upon arriving at this new hostel, I decided to invite everybody out that I could find to dinner. It was a trait that I'd observed in one of the hostels I'd stayed at before and I thought it was really nice that if you're going out for dinner, ask everyone around you whether they've eaten or not, and if they haven't, invite them out, because some people might just be waiting for, someone to mention, "Oh, we're going out for dinner. Does anyone want to come?" Make it a group thing. It's always nice. So there ended up being a small band of, I think, 6 of us, I'd like to say, that I rounded up, and we all went out to a nice Chinese place just down the road from where we were staying. And that was really nice. And a great way to, spend the evening and get to socialise with everyone. And that was about it, to be honest. We went back, and I think that was the night that we played some card games and board games. And then I was exhausted, so I went to bed.
Got to know some people, but then my coffee's ready. I've ordered a white coffee because a white coffee is the, let me just, there you go. You want to see the background. That's really why I'm sat here. Ooh, tell you what, I'll take the lid off. That needs cooling down for the time being. Yes. So, I'm here because I'm about to go on a boat ride. And there's the station. So I'm just waiting for my name to be called out. And then I'll be off. But in the meantime, I've ordered a white coffee because I've had white tea so far and it's delicious. Probably means absolutely terrible for me, but it's so nice. It's wonderful. So I've ordered a white coffee. Yeah. It's been really nice. Met a guy called Ed. Got along with him really well. That was really nice. Anyway, he left this morning, and then I've just come out here. I'm going to do some sightseeing of the town because that's what there is to do. Headed to... Oh, you know what? I'll just show you when I get there. But after this boat ride, heading around town, and then there's a night market tonight, one of the hostel events, so that'd be really nice. Get dinner out there. Might get lunch here, but it feels like a bit of a tourist trap, so I might go somewhere else. Anyway, yeah, that's about it so far. I'm headed to Georgetown next. Probably already mentioned that, but I didn't realise, and this is why I'm seeing more and more signs, or I keep seeing signs, I should say, that support the idea that everything happens for a reason. Because, for example, Ed, I met, I didn't know much about Georgetown in Penang, and I didn't realise everything that I wanted to do is on Penang Island, so I don't have to leave the island for the whole time that I'm there. So that's great to know. So I was looking at like what to do while I'm there, but I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But for now, yeah, I'll see you on the boat.
Alright, Dan. So welcome to Minute 2. If you have any question, you can just ask.
Okay, so I forgot to film lunch before I finished it. I absolutely devoured it because it was delicious. I ordered a dish called nasi goreng pattaya, which is chicken and vegetable fried rice that comes with fried egg laid over the top. So it is delicious. I've hit a local spot, and it's a game of naming the dish in Malay, because I know you can name the dishes, and yeah, hand signs and pointing, because it's a real local spot. But anyway, just finished that delicious lunch, and now I'm headed off to the Perak Cave Temple. I'll see you guys there. Super cool in here, and I think up there is where we're going to get an amazing view, so up we go. I feel like I should film the climb. These are the steps that I'm going up, and that's the way that I just came from. Yeah, up. I'm quite excited for this view actually. It looks like, ooh, without tripping, it's going to be a beautiful one. Don't throw stones, guys. It almost feels slightly anticlimactic because it's just a view over what looks to be mostly just town and city. In the distance, it's very beautiful. Small mountains similar to this one. But yeah, it's this is what the view. Well, this is what people climb for, and then the beautiful view. The greenery around is wonderful, and it's quite nice to watch the birds. Unfortunately, there is a butterfly that I was watching on the way up, trying to mate with a leaf that looks identical to itself. So, unfortunate, but hey ho. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Now this thing either moves really fast or really slow. I kind of don't want to find out. Oh, it's okay. It's a bit scared of me. Anyway. Not every day you come across that.
So after a rather long walk back to the hostel, I finally got back and thoroughly enjoyed the aircon because it was hot every day. I was sweating almost all the time. But yeah, to go back to a hostel and be in the nice aircon was very, very nice. And so, like I mentioned earlier, that night market was on that evening. And so a similar group, not everyone, because some people had left that day and new people had come, but a group of us went to the night market and we enjoyed walking around. There were so many different stalls and so much food to get. There was so much choice. But we had great fun. And my highlight was probably the sushi. It was really good. Not to talk down on the chicken wings though, because they were recommended to us by the owner of the hostel, but they were amazing. But yeah, that was about that for that night. And then the next morning was the day that I was leaving. So transition to day, what are we on? Day 8 now. Yeah. And this was when I left for... I barely filmed that day, which, I'll mention that later. But I got on the bus, which was delayed, unfortunately. Not by much, but just a little bit. And then I had to get a boat across to Penang Island, and then another 20-minute walk. I met an Austrian guy who I didn't see after that ferry journey, but, lovely guy. Pretty sure you'll pick me up at some point after I've dropped my things off and had a small adventure.
Gonna film because I haven't in a while, but I'm in Georgetown. Gotta check while crossing the road. But yeah, made it to Georgetown, and I literally got here early this afternoon. So I got the bus from Ipoh. It was delayed, which was unfortunate, but hey ho, it is what it is. Yeah, I got here, showered, because the walk from the ferry, well, sorry, I forget. I got a ferry over, and then from that ferry, I walked to the hostel. It was such a sweaty walk. It's so hot here. I was talking to a volunteer at the hostel called Kevin, and he was saying that the air is just trapped. The air is just completely trapped in Georgetown. There's no airflow, so it's boiling. Anyway, I've just gone out for 3 separate dinner occasions. The first one, well, all 3 have just been to talk to new people, so it's been nice every time. But yeah, I've just left the others still back at the place, and now I'm headed back to the hostel. I'm probably gonna we've got beer pong tonight, so that should be crazy because it's a tournament and I don't drink, so my poor teammate, shout out to Jack, I hope he doesn't go through it tremendously tonight. But yeah, the plans, don't know what the plans are for being here. I know I want to go to the national park, I want to hike. I know I want to get to at least one beach, probably 2 or 3. And then, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? See where the wind takes me.
And that is all I'm choosing to fit into episode 2 of my solo travels in Malaysia. I forgot to mention, I was actually reunited with Ben and the girls from the Cameron Highlands at this hostel, and that was really nice. So I got to see them that evening, and we had a great night at beer pong. So, as I was saying, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.